Welcome to WONDRIA, your gateway to fascinating facts about the world. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to WONDRIA so you don't miss more exciting content like this. Today we'll explore the world's most expensive countries to live in, starting from number 10 and going all the way to number 1. You'll discover surprising facts, real-life stories, and what makes these countries both beautiful and costly. 10. Japan. Japan is one of the most unique countries in the world. It blends ancient tradition with modern innovation in ways unlike anywhere else. From peaceful temples and serene gardens to bustling neon-lit streets, Japan offers a living experience that is both fascinating and expensive. Tokyo, the capital, is the heartbeat of this blend. It's a city of contrasts, where centuries-old shrines stand next to futuristic skyscrapers and quiet residential streets lead to dazzling shopping districts. Tokyo is home to over 14 million people, making it one of the most populous cities on Earth. Living in Tokyo is costly. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can cost between $2,000 and $3,500 per month. If you move further out, rents are cheaper, but the commute increases. Transport itself is an everyday expense. The monthly subway pass is about $120, and taxis can be very expensive. Food is another significant cost. Dining at a mid-range restaurant may cost $15 to $30 per person. Even convenience store meals, while affordable, are pricier compared to other countries. However, Japan's quality and presentation make every meal special. Sushi, ramen, izakaya nights. Tokyo offers endless culinary adventures. Despite the cost, life in Tokyo offers unique advantages. The city is incredibly safe, clean, and organized. Public transport is punctual, efficient, and covers nearly every corner of the city. Convenience stores are everywhere, offering everything from snacks to freshly cooked meals 24/7. Interesting fact, Tokyo has more Michelin-starred restaurants than any other city in the world. That means, living here, you're never far from a truly world-class dining experience. In conclusion, Tokyo is not only expensive, but also one of the most vibrant and inspiring cities on Earth. Living here demands a high budget, but it rewards you with a culture, lifestyle, and energy that's hard to match anywhere else. 9. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is one of the world's most energetic cities, a place where East meets West in an extraordinary way. This vibrant metropolis combines skyscrapers, historic temples, bustling street markets, and scenic harbors. But life here comes with a high price tag. Hong Kong is famous for its economic power. It is a global financial hub, home to major banks, corporations, and a lively business culture. But this prosperity comes with some of the highest living costs in the world. Real estate here is notoriously expensive. Hong Kong consistently ranks as one of the most unaffordable cities globally. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can cost between $2,800 and $4,000 per month. Even small apartments in less central areas often come with a hefty price. Housing in Hong Kong is limited, and space is at a premium. Many locals live in compact apartments or shared housing just to cope with the cost. Food in Hong Kong is a delicious adventure, but it also comes at a price. Street food is famous here and can be surprisingly affordable, with meals from local vendors starting at around $4 to $6. But dining in restaurants, especially in popular areas, can cost anywhere from $20 to $50 per person or more. Groceries are also expensive due to heavy import reliance. Transport is efficient and relatively affordable. The MTR subway system is one of the best in the world. A monthly pass costs about $75 to $120 depending on travel distance. Taxis are available but are pricey. Many locals prefer walking or cycling when possible, given the city's compact size. Living in Hong Kong offers much more than just a place to stay. It offers an experience. The city blends modern life with rich heritage. You can take a tram ride up to Victoria Peak and see one of the most breathtaking city views in the world. Then stroll through Man Mo Temple, a serene space filled with incense smoke. Hong Kong is also famous for its shopping. From luxury malls to vibrant street markets like Temple Street and Ladies Market, there's something for everyone. Fashion, electronics, antiques, Hong Kong offers a treasure trove of options. Interesting fact, Hong Kong has over 7,000 high-rise buildings, making it the city with the largest number of skyscrapers in the world. That means wherever you look, you're surrounded by impressive architecture and energy. In conclusion, living in Hong Kong is expensive, but it offers an unmatched lifestyle, a fast-paced, diverse, and dynamic environment that combines culture, history, and modern convenience in a way few cities can match. 8. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a small but extraordinary country in the heart of Europe, known for its wealth, political stability, and high quality of life. Luxembourg consistently ranks as one of the most expensive places to live in the world. Despite its size, Luxembourg offers a blend of culture, history, and modern living that makes it unique. The capital, Luxembourg City, is both charming and sophisticated. Its cobblestone streets, historic fortifications, and scenic views blend beautifully with contemporary architecture and a bustling financial district. The city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its cultural richness reflects its history as a crossroad of Europe. Living in Luxembourg comes with a high price tag. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can be around $2,000 to $2,800 per month, and even in the suburbs, prices remain high. Real estate demand is strong due to the country's economic stability and limited space. Many people commute daily from nearby countries like France, Belgium, and Germany, taking advantage of Luxembourg's central location in Europe. Groceries and dining are also costly. A mid-range restaurant meal may cost $20 to $40 per person, and everyday groceries tend to be more expensive than in neighboring countries. However, Luxembourg offers a variety of high-quality dining experiences, from French cuisine to international flavors, reflecting its multicultural society. Public transport in Luxembourg is exceptional and unique. Luxembourg became the first country in the world to make all public transportation free nationwide. This means buses, trains, and trams can be used without a ticket, making commuting much easier and encouraging sustainable travel. Life in Luxembourg is safe, peaceful, and very international. Over 60% of residents are foreigners, and the country embraces a multilingual culture. French, German, and Luxembourgish are all official languages. This multiculturalism is reflected in daily life, from cuisine to festivals. Luxembourg is not just a financial hub. It's also a green and cultural destination. The country offers numerous parks, forests, and castles, perfect for weekend trips. Cultural events, music festivals, and art exhibitions make Luxembourg a lively city despite its small size. Interesting fact, Luxembourg is the richest country in the world by GDP per capita. This wealth reflects not only high salaries, but also high costs of living, a trade-off for a country that offers exceptional quality of life, safety, and opportunity. In conclusion, Luxembourg is a small but powerful example of how high living costs can match extraordinary living standards. Its blend of history, culture, safety, and accessibility makes it one of the most attractive, yet expensive, places to call home. 7. Singapore. Singapore is one of the most fascinating and expensive cities in the world, a glittering island of order, innovation, and diversity. Known as the Lion City, Singapore is a global financial powerhouse, a cultural melting pot, and a modern marvel in urban planning. Singapore is a tiny city-state, but packs a huge punch. It's home to over 5.6 million people living in an area of just 728 square kilometers. Despite its small size, Singapore boasts one of the highest standards of living in the world, but it comes at a steep price. Housing is the largest expense. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can cost between $2,500 and $4,000 per month. Even in suburban areas, rents remain high. Housing in Singapore is in constant demand, and space is a luxury. The government offers public housing through the HDB system, which is more affordable but still costly by global standards. Food is another significant part of life in Singapore. The city is famous for its hawker centers, open-air food courts where you can find delicious meals at affordable prices. A meal at a hawker center costs around $3 to $7, but dining in restaurants or hotels can be far more expensive, ranging from $20 to $50 per person or more. Singapore's culinary scene is a reflection of its diversity, with Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Western influences all present. Transport is efficient and world-class. The MRT, Mass Rapid Transit, system is clean, safe, and punctual. A monthly travel pass costs about $100 to $150, but taxis and ride-hailing services are more expensive. Many residents choose public transport due to its convenience and affordability relative to owning a car, which is extremely costly in Singapore due to taxes and certificate systems. Living in Singapore offers more than just convenience. It's an experience of modern urban life at its finest. The city is clean, safe, and full of green spaces. Gardens by the Bay, Marina Bay Sands, and Sentosa Island are just a few of the iconic attractions that make Singapore an exciting place to live. Interesting fact, Singapore is known as the Garden City for its commitment to greenery. Despite being a bustling metropolis, the city has over 50 parks and nature reserves, making it one of the greenest cities in the world. Singapore is also a hub of innovation, with cutting-edge architecture, world-class shopping, and a thriving business environment. It's a city where tradition and modernity coexist in perfect harmony. In conclusion, living in Singapore is costly, but the city offers a unique lifestyle, a blend of safety, cleanliness, efficiency, and cultural diversity. For those who can afford it, Singapore is not just a city to live in, but an extraordinary urban adventure. 6. Bahamas. The Bahamas is an archipelago of over 700 islands and cays in the Atlantic Ocean, known for its breathtaking beaches, turquoise waters, and luxurious lifestyle. It's a dream destination for many, but living here comes with a very high price tag. Nassau, the capital city, is the hub of the Bahamas. Here, modern life mixes with colonial history and tropical charm. Nassau offers picturesque streets lined with colorful buildings, bustling markets, and luxurious resorts. However, living here means paying a premium for everything, from housing to everyday goods. Housing is the largest expense. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Nassau's city center can cost between $2,500 and $4,500 per month. Even smaller apartments or homes on less busy islands come at high prices due to limited supply. Real estate in the Bahamas is largely driven by demand from foreign buyers and tourists, which keeps property prices high. Food in the Bahamas can be expensive because most goods are imported. A simple grocery trip can cost 20 to 40% more than in mainland America or Europe. Eating out at restaurants can range from $20 to $60 per person, depending on the style of dining. Fresh seafood is a local specialty, and many residents enjoy conch, grouper, and lobster dishes. But these delicacies come with a price. Transportation in the Bahamas varies. On larger islands like New Providence and Grand Bahama, public buses and taxis are available, but can be costly compared to other countries. Many residents rely on private cars or boats to travel between islands. Ferry services connect the islands, but are another expense to consider for inter-island travel. Living in the Bahamas offers a lifestyle unlike most places in the world. White sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and a relaxed island pace define life here. For nature lovers, the Bahamas offers endless exploration, diving with colorful marine life, fishing trips, and boating adventures. Interesting fact, the Bahamas has no income tax, capital gains tax, or corporate tax, which makes it attractive for wealthy residents and businesses. However, these benefits are balanced by the high cost of everyday living and imported goods. The lifestyle in the Bahamas is one of luxury and leisure. It's a paradise for those who can afford it, offering peace, natural beauty, and a unique island culture that blends African, European, and Caribbean influences. In conclusion, living in the Bahamas means paying a premium for paradise. For many, the stunning natural beauty, relaxed lifestyle, and island charm make it worth every penny. 5. Denmark. Denmark is one of the happiest countries in the world, a place where modernity blends seamlessly with history, nature, and a high quality of life. Known for its clean cities, efficient infrastructure, and strong social systems, Denmark also happens to be one of the most expensive countries to live in. Copenhagen, the capital, is Denmark's crown jewel. It is a city that perfectly balances tradition and innovation, offering historic streets, picturesque canals, and cutting-edge architecture. It is renowned for its quality of life, cycling culture, and green living. However, living here comes with significant costs. Housing is the largest expense. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Copenhagen city center can cost between $1,800 and $2,800 per month. Even outside the city, rent remains high due to limited housing supply and high demand. Denmark's housing market is regulated, but prices still reflect the country's overall high standard of living. Food in Denmark can be expensive, both in restaurants and grocery stores. A meal in a mid-range restaurant may cost $25 to $50 per person, and groceries for a week can cost significantly more than in neighboring countries. Denmark's high standard of living is supported by quality products, excellent service, and a strong emphasis on healthy and organic food. Transportation in Denmark is efficient and sustainable. Copenhagen is famous for its cycling culture. More than half of its residents commute by bike. Public transportation is excellent, with buses, trains, and metro lines connecting the city and country. Monthly passes for public transport cost about $80 to $120, depending on usage. Denmark offers more than just a place to live. It offers a lifestyle. Copenhagen is a city designed for comfort and quality, with world-class restaurants, vibrant cultural scenes, and a strong emphasis on sustainability. From exploring historic castles to enjoying modern art galleries, life in Denmark is rich in experiences. Interesting fact, Denmark consistently ranks as one of the happiest countries in the world. This is attributed to a strong social welfare system, work-life balance, and a culture that values well-being and trust. For those who choose to live in Denmark, the high costs are balanced by a quality of life few countries can match. Clean streets, low crime rates, excellent healthcare, and a strong social system make Denmark an appealing place to call home, even if it comes with a hefty price tag. In conclusion, Denmark offers not just a home, but a way of life that values happiness, sustainability, and culture. Living here is costly, but it comes with an abundance of benefits for those who value quality living. 4. Iceland. Iceland is one of the most unique and beautiful countries in the world, a land of dramatic landscapes, volcanoes, glaciers, waterfalls, and geysers. Living in Iceland feels like living in a natural wonder, but this comes at a high cost. Reykjavik, the capital, is a small but vibrant city, known for its charming streets, colorful houses, and thriving cultural life. Iceland's population is relatively small, around 370,000 people, which gives the country a close-knit and peaceful feeling. However, Iceland ranks among the most expensive places to live due to its isolation, reliance on imports, and high wages. Housing is one of the largest expenses. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Reykjavik city center can cost between $1,700 and $2,800 per month. Outside the city center, rents are slightly lower but still high compared to many other countries. Limited housing supply and a growing population keep prices elevated. Food and daily living costs in Iceland are notably high. Most goods are imported, which adds to prices. Groceries can cost about 40% more than in the United States or mainland Europe. Dining out is also costly. A meal at a mid-range restaurant often costs between $25 and $50 per person. Seafood, lamb, and dairy products are Icelandic staples, often enjoyed in traditional dishes. Transportation in Iceland is unique. Public transport exists, but most residents rely on cars to travel across the island. Driving allows exploration of Iceland's incredible landscapes, from volcanic craters to icy glaciers. Owning a car is costly, with high fuel prices and maintenance expenses, but it is often necessary for daily life outside Reykjavik. Living in Iceland offers more than just a place to reside. It offers an experience of nature like nowhere else. Residents enjoy access to pristine landscapes, geothermal pools, and a peaceful lifestyle. The northern lights and midnight sun are magical aspects of life in Iceland that few other countries can offer. Interesting fact, Iceland produces 100% of its electricity from renewable sources, mostly geothermal and hydropower. This commitment to sustainability makes it one of the greenest countries in the world. In conclusion, living in Iceland means paying a premium for access to some of the most stunning natural beauty on Earth. It's a trade-off many are willing to make for the unique lifestyle and peace that Iceland offers. 3. Norway. Norway is known worldwide for its stunning fjords, majestic mountains, and high quality of life. Living here feels like living in a postcard, surrounded by breathtaking scenery and a clean, organized society. However, this beauty and comfort come at a significant price. Oslo, the capital, is Norway's economic and cultural heart. It is a modern city with a blend of historic charm, cutting-edge architecture, and access to nature. The city consistently ranks among the world's most livable, but it also ranks as one of the most expensive. Housing is the largest expense in Norway. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Oslo city center can cost between $1,600 and $2,800 per month. Prices in suburbs are slightly lower, but still high. Homeownership is a dream for many, but property prices have risen steadily, driven by demand and Norway's strong economy. Food costs in Norway are among the highest in Europe. Most groceries are expensive due to high taxes and the cost of importing goods. Dining out is costly. A mid-range restaurant meal can cost $30 to $60 per person. However, Norway offers an abundance of fresh fish, local dairy products, and organic produce, which are hallmarks of Norwegian cuisine. Transportation in Norway is efficient and eco-friendly. Public transport includes buses, trams, and ferries, with monthly passes costing around $100 to $150. Norway is also famous for its cycling culture and sustainable transport initiatives. However, owning a car is expensive due to high fuel prices and taxes. Living in Norway offers more than just comfort. It's about experiencing a unique connection to nature. The fjords, mountains, and northern lights are not just tourist attractions. They are part of everyday life. Hiking, skiing, and boating are common activities, making Norway a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Interesting fact, Norway ranks as one of the richest countries in the world, thanks to its oil reserves and strong economy. It also has one of the highest standards of living and one of the best welfare systems globally. In conclusion, Norway is a country where high costs come with high rewards. Living here means enjoying safety, cleanliness, excellent public services, and a close connection to nature. For many, Norway's lifestyle is worth every penny. 2. Switzerland. Switzerland is a country that is often associated with luxury, precision, and beauty. Nestled in the heart of Europe, it is renowned for its breathtaking alpine scenery, high living standards, and impeccable infrastructure. But this beauty comes with a very high cost of living. Zurich, the largest city, is a global financial center and often ranks among the cities with the highest quality of life. It offers a perfect blend of historic charm and modern elegance, with stunning architecture, clean streets, and efficient public services. However, Zurich is also one of the most expensive cities in the world. Housing is the biggest expense in Switzerland. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Zurich city center can cost between $2,000 and $3,500 per month. Outside the city center, prices are slightly lower but still high. Switzerland's limited land availability and strict building regulations keep housing costs elevated. Food and everyday goods are also expensive in Switzerland. Grocery prices are significantly higher than in neighboring countries. Dining out is costly. A meal at a mid-range restaurant may cost $40 to $70 per person. Swiss cuisine focuses on quality ingredients, with specialties like fondue, raclette, and chocolate, which add to the charm of living here. Transportation in Switzerland is world-class. The public transport system, trains, trams, buses, is punctual, clean, and covers the entire country. A monthly public transport pass costs about $80 to $120, depending on the region. Owning a car is expensive due to fuel prices, parking fees, and high insurance costs, but the efficiency of public transport makes it easy to live without one. Living in Switzerland means having access to a high standard of healthcare, education, and safety. The scenery is unmatched, from snow-capped mountains to crystal-clear lakes. Outdoor sports like skiing, hiking, and mountain biking are a way of life. Interesting fact, Switzerland has one of the highest average life expectancies in the world, thanks to its high living standards, excellent healthcare, and clean environment. In conclusion, Switzerland offers a lifestyle where comfort, safety, and beauty come at a premium. For those who can afford it, living in Switzerland means enjoying a world-class standard of living surrounded by stunning landscapes and efficient, safe cities. 1. Bermuda Islands. Bermuda is a small island paradise in the North Atlantic Ocean, a place of pink sand beaches, turquoise waters, and a warm climate all year round. Living in Bermuda feels like living in a luxury resort, but it comes at the highest cost of living in the world. Hamilton, the capital of Bermuda, is a vibrant city filled with colorful colonial buildings, boutique shops, and waterfront cafes. The island's economy thrives on tourism, international finance, and insurance, making it an attractive destination for the wealthy. But for residents, everyday life is costly due to the island's reliance on imports and limited space. Housing is extremely expensive. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Hamilton can cost between $2,500 and $4,000 per month, and buying property is even more costly. Land is scarce, and strict building regulations preserve the island's beauty, which drives prices even higher. Many Bermudians live outside Hamilton, but even then, housing costs remain among the world's highest. Food is another major expense. Bermuda imports almost all of its goods, so groceries are expensive. Dining out is also costly. A meal at a mid-range restaurant often costs $40 to $70 per person. Fresh seafood is a highlight of Bermudian cuisine, and local specialties like fish chowder and spiny lobster attract both residents and tourists. Transportation in Bermuda is unique. There are no private cars allowed for most residents. Instead, people use scooters, bicycles, and public buses. Owning a car is possible, but expensive due to high taxes and import duties. Public transport is efficient, and the island's compact size makes commuting easier. Living in Bermuda offers a mix of luxury and island charm. The lifestyle is relaxed but expensive, with world-class beaches, sailing, and a strong sense of community. The island's natural beauty and unique culture make it a dream destination, but it comes with a premium price. Interesting fact, Bermuda has one of the highest per capita incomes in the world, but also the highest cost of living. This makes it a place where only those who can afford it truly thrive. But it comes with some of the highest living costs anywhere in the world. For many, Bermuda is more than a home. It's a dream destination worth every penny. Now you know which countries are the most expensive to live in and what makes them unique. Some of them offer stunning beauty, incredible quality of life, or cultural richness, but at a premium price. Which of these countries would you consider living in? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to WONDRIA for more amazing content.